Well, it was in Everest where I lost these babies. K2, most of my legs. Frostbite's a bitch. And Mount Hood, my penis was chopped off by a blade of a helicopter trying to rescue us. Quite exciting times. Wouldn't trade it for anything. Facing death at every turn. Heart pounding exhilaration. And the mountain air, just amazing. So at the beginning of our Everest climb, our team leader came to me and said, the Sherpa that was supposed to carry the oxygen was sick and wouldn't be able to make it today. I said, fine. He can bring it up to us later when he feels better. I trusted him. We have to trust the people we're climbing with. So I said, hey, let's go. And then our team leader quit, and he was the most experienced climber on the mountain. And that was the beginning of the end of all beginnings. We left base camp 1 and made it base camp 3 in record time. Then I realized I forgot my gloves, so we had to go back and get my gloves. Didn't really need them early on, I guess, but it was a good thing we went back because the Sherpa that was supposed to carry the oxygen was still sick and wasn't going anywhere. He used his native language to tell us that he wasn't going to make it.
Would you just get the fuck out of here, please?
Not only was I supposed to carry the oxygen, secure the ropes, and wipe his ass at 29,000 feet, but he wanted me to serve him hot tea in his tent at the summit.
No one's ever had breakfast in bed at the top of the summit, and I wanted to be the first. And tea is part of a good breakfast. And I mean, it's easier than making coffee, right? I remember it was on this climb was my longest fall ever. I kept falling, falling, falling. I kept falling and falling and falling. Guinness said it was a record. Not the record keepers, beer company. They were sponsored some other climbing team and caught it all on film, and so they were able to time how long it actually was. And it was a record. Too bad, Guinness. Now I mean the record keepers, not the beer company. I was falling and falling and falling. They say over 150 babies were born just in the US in the time that I was falling. It's really kind of amazing. I was on K2 and we started eating human flesh a couple weeks before the climb just to get used to it. Just in case we ever had to eat it again. We bought most of it on the black market. Pretty easy to get, actually. There's a recipe book from some headhunters in Ghana that turns out some rather light delicacies. They didn't weigh us down at all. Good for climbing. Quite nice with caviar. Hood, of course, was a helicopter crash. The air pressure was all wrong for the type of helicopter we had rescuing us, so it fell and crashed. All the media choppers were safe and had the newer, faster rotors, so none of the footage of our rescue or our rescue chopper crashing was harmed. Thank goodness. People love seeing a good crash, and it was terrific. And I'll never forget, I felt like the luckiest man alive when that helicopter chopped off my penis. I mean, another inch to the side, would have been goodbye taint. They were able to reattach the piece of my penis, but it wasn't getting enough blood, so they had to remove it again. But then some young doctor came in, had this newfangled way. That didn't work either. It lost all sponginess, turned a dark purple.